A to the K.
To the K.
To the K.
We're here to rumble. Are you just like last week's?
I know. What's the word? Continuity.
That's
Continuity
the
is
one.
the word.
That's the one. So yeah, now we're giving a women's perspective on the rumble. Yeah.
We thought, who better to speak for women than us?
Exactly. But, last week we gave our thoughts what's going to happen at the men's rumble. This week we figured let's chat what we think is going to happen at the women's rumble. Last week we kicked things off by saying let's talk about who isn't going to be in the rumble because of all the matches that are announced. No women's matches announced so far. Nada.
Interesting.
Nil.
Interesting.
Zip.
I think we're all expecting a Bayley match, aren't we?
Are we?
A lot of people are calling for it, man.
Are we?
I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? Who fucking knows?
I don't know. But what we do know.
What we know.
4 ladies declared for the rumble so far. Bayley. So
that's the roster.
So that's the Bayley match because she's in the rumble.
Yeah.
Bayley,
Okay, you spoiled that one.
Bayley,
Jeez.
Becky, Bianca, and Nia. Why doesn't their name begin with a B?
Oh, right.
You know?
They ruined it.
Damn it. But yeah, so we've got these 4 confirmed so far. And let's be honest, the winner of the rumble is likely to be within the first 4 announced, isn't it? Let's be perfectly honest here.
I don't know, because Jade Cargill's going to rock up and...
Well, we'll see. We'll talk about that. But Bayley seems to be a big favourite at the minute. We've obviously put our
I'm a big fan
who's
of
going to
Bayley.
win the Women's Royal Rumble little TikTok short and whatever.
Are you patronising
everywhere.
it? Your little TikTok
Little
shorts.
TikTok shorts. And
Actually, that sounds sus, doesn't it?
What?
Why are you wearing those?
like TikTok shorts.
Sorry, go on.
So yeah, so a lot of people want Bayley to win. A lot of people also thinking Bianca is going to win. Not that many people saying Becky, and nobody said Nia because it's Nia.
I mean, I think WWE are probably bigger fans of Nia than the fan base are. She's great talent, and she's useful as like the monster heel. But I don't think people really want to have like her as champion or have that champion run. You know what I mean? From the fan base. So I think she's going to serve to be that. She's like a Kane or a Big Show in the Royal Rumble for the women's Rumble.
How can they possibly be eliminated?
This will take a couple
Quite
of them.
easily, actually.
Like,
yeah.
But wouldn't it be easier? That's what I never understand. Like, this guy's so tall. How could they possibly eliminate him? It's like
because his ass is already over the ropes.
Push him.
Sneeze on him and he's gone.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Slight digression. But yeah, I like that. To be fair, when you look at them 4, you go, yeah, probably Nia's not going to get the win, but she's going to be there to like just throw people around. She's going to ragdoll some people into you.
Exactly.
Like, whoever gets her out is going to be like, oh, wow, they did something impressive in the Rumble. That's the aim, isn't it? That's the aim of the game.
Exactly. And you've got to imagine the other 3 are very strong contenders. Talk about people who have not been declared for the Rumble yet, but are likely to show up, right? Which is the rest of the roster, I guess.
Yeah.
So none of them are doing fucking anything.
I mean, I've always found it interesting with the Women's Rumble because they're trying to do a 30-woman Rumble. You get, so far in the previous ones we've had, you get so much more surprises because they've not had as big a roster or as much of a thing. So you always get like NXT call-ups and you always get like surprise returns and stuff like that. So it's nice because the roster's just been going from strength to strength this year. It's weird because you're kind of looking for less surprise because of how
to fit
stacked
everybody
the
else,
roster's getting, which is it's a good problem to have, isn't it?
Yeah, but big names to call out. We've obviously got Asuka and Kairi Sane. So would they take part and then under the guise of we'll challenge Rhea? They're not going to obviously challenge Io.
I mean, I could see them maybe being involved, unless the trouble is we don't know other matches in the Rumble yet. So unless they're going to be involved in some sort of match, like wouldn't it be a good shout? And I don't know where the women's tag belts are at the minute, but wouldn't it be a good shout to have some sort of established women's tag team get them belts back?
Well, the women's tag titles are on Katana Chance and Caden Carter.
Are they? When did that happen?
So they beat Piper the Viper and Chelsea Green a couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe they've won them a bit too soon for the Kabuki Warriors to come and take it.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Because I don't think there's going to be that many matches on the card because you've got 2-hour-long Rumbles to factor in. So there's usually only 5 or 6 matches on the card anyway. So, yeah, I think Asuka and Kairi Sane are strong contenders. The women's tag champs probably as well.
Well, yeah, would you say in that they're probably going to throw them in the mix, aren't they? Like, get them in the Rumble to be seen.
Yeah. I think, again, Chelsea Green, Piper, they've got a good chance of being in there.
Chelsea Green's going to be a character in the Rumble, definitely. So.
Yeah. Natalia's always in these things, isn't she? So she'll be there.
Shotzi,
maybe do some kind of crazy mad spot or something.
Screaming stuff.
Yeah. I think
there'll be a tank involved, probably.
I forget it's so bad. Like, I don't mean to do that. I forget which one she is. Either Katana Chance or Kaden Carter. The one who did the awesome spot a couple of years ago where she like did a handstand around the ring and like.
Kaden Carter.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay,
sounds good. I don't know.
Sorry, Katana, I'm wrong.
But yeah, so I think she may be like the new Kofi in this, where she does some kind of creative.
Well, Kofi's doing a different thing now.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, I think.
I mean, what are you thinking of a Liv Morgan while Liv Morgan appears?
We might get there.
We call her Wild Liv Morgan now.
We might get
in jail.
But of the current roster, like you got obviously Shayna and Tegan and Zoe Stark and Zelina and people like that, Maxine Dupree, Nikki Cross.
Maxine, where is Nikki Cross?
Just around wandering backstage.
Seen her since she got a degree. She just seems to not be there now.
Exactly. Just studying.
She's gonna come out as like the genius, which I could actually think.
Do you know what?
Awesome.
Yeah, I'd love that. To be fair, I think Lanny deserves.
Bit of homage to Lanny.
But so that's the rest of the roster. But we've obviously got a few people with injuries or out for other reasons at the moment. So let's talk about the possibilities of the show. Right. First name for you, Dakota Kai. So she's always there around damage control. Just, she's been injured. How cool would it be if the damage control song plays and everyone's looking around and she just takes a knee brace off and she's fine.
Bam! Hit you with
in
the
ring. Yeah. So
I like it. That'd be a cool shot.
Yeah, I think it'd be good to get her back in the ring. I don't know how far away she is from being cleared, but you've got to imagine it's soon.
Maybe one rumble away.
So I think Dakota Kai definitely has a chance. Nice. Liv Morgan.
I think Liv, given how far she got in the last rumble, it'd be a shame if she doesn't make an appearance here.
Yeah, hopefully she's ready to rock now as well. I think.
I don't know how a lot of other people feel about it. I'd love it if this was a year and she rocks back up and just fucking.
Yeah, I mean, I would, to be fair. You know what a huge Liv Morgan fan I am. Yeah. So.
And even if the matchup between her and Rhea might be a bit odd, but it'd be great against Io.
Yeah, definitely. So I think that would be awesome. Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I mean,
not seen her in a while. Still under contract. Obviously, she had a child.
Had a baby a little while ago, didn't she?
Yeah. So
this could be about time for a return. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's possible. It's possible. I don't know what kind of gimmick she would come back with and stuff, because there was rumors they were going to do something around with Bray again and things when she came back, and obviously with what happened there, don't really know.
I think they need to go back to the goddess and the whole thing. I think they need to go. That's the only way I can explain it. That with the hand.
The hand.
That she had the metal claw thing, and she was all like,
yeah.
I think they need to go back, like, a nostalgic pop initially. So even if they change a gimmick over the coming weeks, I think the return to the Rumble should be that Alexa that we know, with that music, not Dark Alexa, with the dark music.
Dark Alexa.
You go that Alexa with the classic music, and everyone's like, she's back.
Yeah,
that's what we need.
I'd like to see. Also, a new mother, Carmella.
Yeah, she's been out for a bit. In fact, she was out longer than Alexa, really, wasn't she? So
I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah.
I think she went off before Alexa.
So I know that she literally posted something on Instagram the other day about like breastfeeding and stuff like that. So I don't know whether I don't know what the deal is there. Whether she's can come back yet. I don't really know. Don't know these things.
Well, it's good that men are talking about this.
Yes, I like not to ask those kind of things.
But we know that Mella is money.
Send her a DM. Ooh, that's breastfeeding going. But yeah, Mella is money, and I think that she...
Mella is mummy.
Why have they not done that yet?
I don't know.
Mommy versus mommy. So, yeah, I'd like to see that. And then, even though she does work for the company, I put Mickie James on her anyway. Well, because...
Let's face it, she's got that freedom. We've heard very recently that she's got some new endeavours, but I don't think that would stop her.
No.
And
her husband's the GM of SmackDown, so... You can make it happen, right?
Let's face it, she rocked up while she was working for TNA last time. So.
Well, exactly. I don't think Al Snow's going to be like, well, we've just signed you to...
Put the no in Snow.
Exactly. So, I'd love to see her. She is a legend. Deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Make it happen this year. That's what we want to see. So, we've got that. Then we've also got some more legends who haven't been in the Rumble for a little bit. So, Trish Stratus. She hasn't been...
Would that be a big shock because she's not long had a run in WWE? Would it be a big shock for her to come back at the Rumble? And would people be expecting her to stay for a bit again?
A shock, no. A surprise, probably.
Surprise, to be sure.
Yeah. Because obviously people won't be expecting it, I don't think, but I don't think they'd be like, oh, it's shit, because she was literally there.
I think there's an expectation, wasn't there? If she rocks over the Rumble, it's like, she's coming back, she's going to do another feud, she's going to finish up what she started, is this, that, and next thing.
Yeah. People were saying that about Michelle McCool, weren't they?
Well, some of the examples on that image there, if Alundra Blayze locked with the...
I can't believe the back of boot.
If Alundra Blayze rocked up, I don't think people would be like expecting her to have like a feud or a run.
Why not?
They might be like, oh, that's cool to see her because she's riding monster trucks, Cal.
Well, so that could be a gimmick, riding like monster truck to the ring.
I mean, that would be pretty.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Just rides over other people's cars.
Well, exactly. But Alundra Blayze has shown a willingness and eagerness to come back at some point. So a Rumble appearance, I think, would be amazing to see. The Bella twins, so they are now the Garcias.
Yes, they are.
So maybe wrestling is done for them. I'm not too sure. I think there was rumours about Brie maybe rocking up in AEW at some point.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Like the name change would suggest that they've probably not got much intent on coming into WWE in a while.
No.
But
as a one-off, though, you can never count it out, can you?
You can. You can never count it out.
Speaking of people you couldn't count out, Maryse.
Maryse needs another run.
Maryse was really awesome.
She was awesome, and like I get it. She went to start her family and what have you. Selfish. But like, I don't know. Every time you see her, sort of like when she did the tag match with Beth and Edge and that, you're like, she should have another run. She should be champion again at some point, to be honest. But I get, the more time moves on, the less likely she is to want to return. But still,
an absence makes the heart grow fonder, doesn't it?
Does.
Let's be fair. And Victoria, so she came back. Was she in the last Rumble?
I think it might have been the one before. We definitely had a surprise return.
We've had her recently. And then Lita. So we haven't seen Lita in a little bit.
No, I mean, didn't she kind of leave prematurely? She came back with Trish. There was a whole lot going on.
Well, she won the tag titles with Becky, yes, we found out on the Big Fat Quiz of the Year that we completely blanked. We forgot all about it.
But then she kind of just stopped being there. And then it was kind of like, oh yeah, she's doing her own thing again.
Yeah.
It felt rather abrupt.
Yeah, to be fair. So she got some unfinished business.
I'd say so.
So Lita absolutely could turn up, which I think people would like. Which let's talk about to the people who may turn up, Anthony. Trinity is apparently finishing up with Impact. Sorry, TNA. She just lost the Knockouts Championship to Jordynne Grace. I think she's got 1 or 2 more shows, which are set to finish this week.
Finished with her excursion.
So set to maybe come back and ask people
finish the story.
What they want to talk about.
She's going to finish the story.
Yeah, she can join the bloodline. What she's going to do.
I mean, yeah, she could do, I suppose.
But yeah, Trinity's absolutely killed it in her little excursion away from the company.
I'll be honest, like, it's probably down to money, if we're being honest. Part of me is just like, why? Like, why would you want to come back when you've been able to be a big fish in a smaller pond? With all due respect, like she's not going to really get that treatment.
There's a couple of factors. I could be completely wrong in this. I think Sasha's to blame that she left, because I think Sasha was like, they're not treating us with enough respect. I'm going to go. You come with me. She's like, yeah, fuck it. And then it's gone. Okay, well, you're gone. And she's like, fuck. I wasn't expecting this to happen. So she's like, all right, then I'll make the most of this. I'll go to Impact and all that. And they've gone, oh, well, actually, we do want you back. So she's like, okay. I mean, her husband fucking works there. Gets to be around her fucking husband more.
From
the biggest company in the world.
From a job satisfaction point of view, though, you got to imagine, like, having that run in that respect and being the champ must have been more fulfilling than kind of getting the tag belts for a bit and then doing dance contests.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hoping they treat her better this time.
But I'd like to think that they are learning some lessons, WWE. When people go away,
hopefully, yeah.
And like they do big things and they bring them back, typically.
Dye the hair blonde.
Yeah, exactly.
Dressed like Homelander. Yeah.
Did you see Raw this week, by the way? Mate, I need to show you. Drew McIntyre fucking rinsed Cody.
I'm there. I'm there for it. I'm watching it.
Little suits.
I'm watching
honestly, you will love it.
I'm watching it. Drew's Day and what we're all thinking.
I loved it. we will watch it after this. But so Trin, I could see coming back. It seems like a TNA contract is up, so the Rumble makes perfect sense. Big surprise.
It does indeed,
feel the glow and all that. See that happening. Then the other one. The one who's faulted all. Sorry, Sasha Stans. Mone Mark.
Seriously, how many people just turned on Sasha though? Yeah. It's trash anyway. It's like, God damn, calm down. You just loved her.
It is horrendous. Like, the IWC can be the worst. But, yeah, she still hasn't made her mind up. She hasn't signed with AEW by any accounts, even though Meltzer's like, oh, it's happening like any minute now.
Oh, it's probably already happened.
Still not happened.
I don't know.
So, yeah, we could see about the Rumble. We might just go, all right, fuck it, yeah, we'll pay you more than Charlotte. I'm gonna let you do movies and all, whatever you want to do. They might just do. They got the money.
You're being the Mandalorian for like the 3 episodes a year that you're in.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably thinking, well, after Mania, we're going to sack about 50 people anyway, so...
well, budget cuts.
We can afford it. So, yeah, I could see this happening, to be fair.
Yeah.
It'd be cool for it to go in AEW, let's be honest.
I mean, what kind of precedent does it set? Throw a straw, leave, come back on a better deal. What is this?
Yeah.
CM Punk?
Hey.
Sorry.
It's kind of gone from, like, people being released because they weren't good enough for whatever reasons, and then going and prove themselves on the indies and being hired back to, I'm worth more than what you're saying I am.
Yeah, I'll show you.
I'm walking out, I'll show you, and they're like, okay, you were right, yeah. So
I mean, Matt Cardona's there, like,
what about me? You hired back my wife.
I like his approach. He's not even that asked about coming back. He's like, of course I'll listen, but
yeah,
just carry on doing what I'm doing.
Yeah,
fair play to the man.
But do you think we see Sasha back? No. Or does she go to AEW?
I think we'll probably see her the Dynamite before the Rumble, just so there's a bit of buzz about AEW before the Rumble happens. I think that's what we're going to get. They're going to be very deliberate in squashing the rumours right before the Rumble.
Yeah, they might do it on Collision.
Maybe.
Same day as the Rumble.
I figured they might pick one of the shows that people watch.
But you picked that.
I kid.
Yeah, ratings, they're fun. Yeah, maybe not. I can't see it personally.
No.
But you never know.
What about professionally?
Yeah, not there either.
Okay.
What I could see, red herring.
Yeah, defo.
You know, she's not ready.
I think they've been building this since day one. I think they always knew they wanted it to debut.
The thing is, though, I don't want it to debut in the Rumble unless she wins it. And I just can't see them letting her win it on her debut. But it'd be fucking awesome.
I think she should.
Imagine Jade wins it, goes up against Rhea. Because, I mean...
What I want is... You won't get to see a lot of wrestling from her. It's a Rumble at the end of the day. So I want... Because people are going to underestimate her. She wasn't that good anyway. She's still really green and all this. And I want her to win. I want her to enter it. I want her to fucking win. And I'm maybe expecting too much yet. But she has been training her ass off. I want her to get to Mania against Rhea. And they both really fucking show what they're made of. Yeah. And everyone just goes, what better? Actually, that was a fucking banger.
What better introduction to the WWE Universe than to come in, pick up Nia Jax over your head,
and just throw her out. Yeah.
And just be like, I'm Jade, baby.
And then she's from NXT, so she's like, my ACL. I kid.
Terrible. But I'd love it. I would absolutely love it. I don't think so. I unfortunately think Charlotte's injury has hindered the call-up of Jade.
Yeah, I get that, because they probably thought that was... I mean, you especially thought that, but they mirror match.
I want it so bad. But yeah, I think it's going to be a while. They may save it for like SummerSlam or something.
Honestly, mate, Rumble's the time to do it.
Oh, I'd love it.
People are already moaning. They're already moaning. Oh, what happened to her? You never see her. And then, meanwhile, we have to keep seeing fucking Brian Pillman Jr. for some fucking reason.
Simon Van Vliet. I haven't watched it because I'm not going to watch that guy.
Again, he's just got that very unlikable face, so I'm just like, scroll.
Well, he's like calling AEW, saying like he was sat in the back thinking, am I even good enough to do this? But now his career's at a complete 180. It's like, why has it, dickhead? Because you hold a scepter now and have got really white teeth and a shit beard.
What's he done?
Yeah.
It hasn't done a 180. Bottom line is, right, they put him in a trio with Julia Hart and Griff Garrison, and Julia fucking excelled, right? The opportunity was there for any one of them to show out, and he fucking didn't.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah, he walked out. Well, he got showed the door.
But even that, like, he kind of looks like an entitled twat, and now he's talking like one as well. Yeah. Fuck him.
Well, his whole gimmick is basically like, my dad did this, but I'm going to make it on my own, but I'm still going to do everything, all the mannerisms that my dad did, and I'll try and be just like him. He's
trying the Cody method of mentioning his dad, but he's trying to do it in a negative way. I'm not going to be my dad, but I'm going to remind you who my dad is. I'll tell you who my dad is. Yeah. Whereas Cody's like, I love my dad.
Exactly.
It's the same thing, but different inflection, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, Lexis King's not going to be the Women's Rumble, so that's not so bad.
But it still annoys me.
But Jade, I would love to see.
Interesting choice.
AJ Lee. Obviously, we make this thing all the time.
I really hate the whole people people looking for things.
Yeah, like husbands and wives can't possibly have separate jobs. They have to work in the same company.
It's not. Do you know what? Even that, I understand. People might think that that's like the connection between like Punk's back, so that bridges that conversation. I just hate when people are just looking for stuff. And it's like, do you see the way Punk lied on the ropes? That's a hint. They're hinting at age. It's like, or maybe
unless
not.
Punk comes out in a fucking belly top like that and some short shorts and kisses fucking Bryan Danielson or something, then yeah, I'm not going to read too much into it, you know.
And this is the thing, and it's like, I don't think WWE are dropping hints for it, but people are just looking for it, man.
Yeah.
Like, to the point that I wonder if I don't think it's got to this point yet, but if people keep reading into stuff, are they going to be expecting her and be disappointed that she doesn't rock up?
That's one thing I don't want to do this year. I was saying to you, like last year for us, we were like the Rock's defo showing off the Rock, and he didn't. And the story was awesome.
Oh no, it would be the Rock shows up this year though.
I know.
And you're like, but we wanted you last year.
I know, yeah. That's the same with Cody. You wanted this year. It would have been great if you fucking won it last year when people cared. But yeah, unless Big E comes out and like does a big stretch and hits CM Punk in the chest, and then like Dolph Ziggler like comforts him, I'm not gonna read into anything as like AJ Lee things, to be honest. Fair. But I don't know. I can't see it personally. She posted a video training, didn't she? And everyone's like, oh. And then like she posted a video of her old ring, wearing her own ring gear. And people were like, oh.
And she got like a ton of shit going on.
And she was like doing something on heels. It was like that's a wrestling.
She's writing and all stuff, and she's doing tons of shit. Yeah. So you go, well, maybe not. Maybe she's too busy. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. But it'd be a cool surprise.
It would,
without a doubt.
Well, I can't see.
I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful, but like she was slightly past. Like I kind of abandoned WWE for a little bit around the time she was like super popular.
I think I'm not going to disrespect, but she was kind of past it.
No. I mean, like, you know, when she was like a big deal in WWE, I was kind of like going through I can't be asked with WWE phase. So like I kind of missed a lot of her run, and I understand from, you know, seeing clips and catching up on things and the way people talk about it, she was super over. Yeah. But like that surprise return might be a little bit lost on me, in all honesty.
Yeah, to be fair. Yeah, I can't see it personally anyway. Right, I'm gonna get to the final two that I think is most likely, and you're not gonna like it, but I think this is where we're going. I think this is what we come down to, right? And I'm worried because, and for anyone listening to this, I'm talking Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair.
Justify yourself.
Well, they're just the two most likely. So Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch had a little promo thing on Raw this week, basically saying, "I'm going to see you at WrestleMania." And Bianca Belair's like, "I'm declaring for the Rumble because I want to be the champ," and blah blah blah. So those are the two that are going to be in title matches. It's probably going to be Bianca and Io, or if she's still the champ, and it's probably going to be Becky and Rhea Ripley. Yeah. That seems to be the direction they're going. So I think it's going to be these two, and I think the winner of it, Anthony, is going to be Becky, but I would not be surprised if they go with Bianca, and I think people will probably boo the shit out of her if she wins it, because she's at that point now still where it's like,
yeah. I think that's the trouble. It's like they're like, she's still a big deal, and it's like, but let the fans get to that point.
It's the old Roman thing, isn't it? Yeah. Like she is the original Roman Reigns. He's let her be a badass heel.
Yeah.
And actually get people to like her, but. So I'm going to go with Becky because I'd like to think they're not that tone deaf where they're just going to go, oh, well.
Who's Becky going for if she wins?
Rhea.
Yeah.
I think
straight for the Rhea.
Straight for the Rhea. That's the only main event to make, really.
Yeah, to be fair.
It's the biggest money match they can make in the women's division.
That makes sense.
I don't recall.
And on that basis, I get that. I do get why you'd have Becky go for the win, and then you can make that big money match.
I'm sure they've faced off before as well, but I can't recall.
Do you know what? In a way, it doesn't matter though, does it? It's like Rhea and Charlotte faced off before, but if they were booking that, you'd still be like, that'll be a big fucking deal. Yeah. Like they faced off twice, in fact, but you'd go for it.
They've done twice at Mania, haven't they? They did. Was it COVID Mania when it
was
for the NXT title?
It was,
and then they did it again for the main one.
Well, would you be upset if they did a third? No, because you know it's going to be a banger of a match,
and we've never had Mammy versus the Man, have we? So it's very different. So
Mam versus
the Mam versus the Man. So, them's be my predictions anyway.
I like it.
So, Becky Lynch wins the Women's Royal Rumble, goes on to face Rhea Ripley.
Sunk as the show's going
on. Just
hold on.
The pressure weighing you down.
Better.
Yeah, them's be the 2024 women's predictions. Let us know in the comments what you think, who you think is going to win. And do the usual thing, like, subscribe, whatnot. Leave a rating. Yeah, leave us a rating on Apple. Why not? People ask for that all the time. Leave us some ratings. We never ask. Just do it anyway, because you love us. And we'll catch you on the next one.